concept of the Gypsy Wagon came about from a friend of mine who actually is a great carpenter. He actually calls me the soulless gypsy girl. So as a joke, one day he said, you know what, I think you should have a wagon to sell those drinks out of. But he, and he's a great carpenter, he's built things like art carts down in North Carolina, which is using reclaimed wood and things like oars to sell pieces of art from. And I said, you know, that's not a bad idea. It's, you know, I love doing these drinks, and the thought of getting into festivals and going bigger with the drinks has been in the back of my mind for a long time, because I've been selling at the Charlottesville City Market for many years now, and festivals are exciting, and to have something to sell the drinks out of that is an item of its own, you know, and just enforces the idea of drinks versus you know, just being the regular setup again. So essentially the Gypsy Juice Wagon idea was born, and as a collaborative it's coming about in this great way thanks to people like my friend John here, and now with the preparation for interlocking, which will be a great debut, an epic debut of this piece. It gives great deadlines, it gives us a great goal to work towards, and reinforces what I think this entire festival is about. Here we are in Central Virginia on a gorgeous day, and John's been doing a great job, and which makes it more fun is that we're using different materials that we're finding, and Nathan Hanley, he started the frame of it, and he does great work too, and he gave us a good jump start.
Yeah.
Cool. I think it's coming together as like a true piece, and what I see it as over the years, it just growing and changing. Or even if you pushed it flush here and then make as much over.
Yeah.
Like I would love to have even like a small rickshaw delivery wagon.
A gypsy caravan, if you will.
A gypsy caravan. A mini Gypsy Juice Wagon as a rickshaw for deliveries. So it could be like the mama wagon. Today is August 15th, 2013, and we have just shy of about 20 days to finish it, but I think we're in good shape. It's come along amazingly just in the work that John's done since it's been in his hands just since last week, and I think we're getting there, because the Gypsy Wagon itself is serving as a tea house and a lemonade stand, but it looks like a Gypsy Juice Wagon. So it's an interesting project because we're serving food from something that's mimicking something that's normally lived out of. So there's a lot of variables involved. You know, the use of materials, the use of colors, the practicality of it being able to function as a stand. So it's a fun project in many ways, but the urgency is that interlocking will be September 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. And we're, as a new festival, we're just getting details and specs and you know, will we have electricity, will we have water, all these things that are being learned, we're building at the same time. So there's a lot involved, but it's coming along.
Because I was figuring this whole front.
I mean, in general, the title says it can hold 1,500 pounds, I believe, and there's a lot to consider. You have to have, for something that has to travel down the road, you know, you have to consider width restrictions, height restrictions, weight restrictions, plus the ability to serve food and drinks out of something.
Yeah, I think from an urgency standpoint, we need to focus on getting it done and some test drives.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one. That first drive will be not much breathing.
Yeah.
Kind of want to see how it rides.
Yeah.
Gypsies didn't travel beyond Dodge pickups or whatever.
No.
So hopefully it's gonna hold up.
Yes, hopefully. And luckily, here we are just north of Scottsville, between Scottsville and Charlottesville. Interlaken will be just down the road, so it's in the spirit of things, it's actually getting closer and closer to its home, which is great. But it's all an experiment, you know, and we're just doing our best, and we'll hope for the best of it. And if anything goes wrong, we know that we're doing our best. You know, that's all we can do. And we're having fun doing it.
Yeah.
And the weather's gorgeous. I mean, it could be, you know, oftentimes in the summer in Virginia, it could downpour every day, but it's nice now, and hopefully the weather for Interlaken will be nice as well. And at least we know. And
the thirst for tea.
Yes, and the thirst for tea. Hopefully people will be extremely thirsty and ready to buy multiple drinks from the Gypsy Juice Wagon.